Hello there guys, welcome to Dinos World. Today I review the much anticipated Hyundai Venue, the subcompact SUV from one of the top selling car manufacturers here in India. And Hyundai have taken their own sweet time to bring it out, so I can't really wait to get my hands on this. This is the diesel variant, and we get a 1.4 liter diesel engine that puts out 90 PS of max power and 220 Newton meters of max torque.
Faded in this dark and smoky room, way out, face reflecting bright green, brights and blues. You know I kinda want to disappear with you, but I don't think that is what I would usually do. You know it's just like I felt the heat the moment he pressed his lips up against mine. Don't wanna this whole thing up like I do every time. Fire is burning through this silence. I can't take it, can't control this flame we started. You know I fire in my heart, yeah. Run free, so I drown them out at night with my TV. You know I got to try to ignore these thoughts that go back and forth inside my head. I should stop before I'm in too deep and I can't go back. Fire is burning through this silence. I can't take it, can't control this flame we started. You know I fire in my heart, yeah. Fire is burning through this silence. I can't take it, can't control this flame we started. You know I fire in my heart, yeah.
So slotted into gear. It's a very narrow road here. Let's try and turn her around. No, I believe we do get shorter turning radius. What we have here is parking guidelines, rear view camera. So let's turn around. Steering feel is really good. I love the soft touch material that wraps the steering wheel. Gives you a nice and premium feel as you hold the steering. Apart from that, the interior cabin quality is again very premium, something that you would expect from Hyundai, because they always try and raise the bar of expectation in each segment that they want to create a revolution in. So they've taken their own sweet time to bring out this subcompact sub 4 meter SUV. The space is already crowded with the likes of the EcoSport, the Brezza, the XUV 300 and all of these models. But die-hard Hyundai fanboys have been longing for Hyundai to bring out this sub 4 meter car, because each time Hyundai launches a new car, they try to set a benchmark in that respective segment. So that is what I'm hoping for. First of all, the CRDI U2 engine is one of the most refined engines that you will experience in our market, and that doesn't change with the Venue. The 1.4 liter diesel is super quiet. As you can see, there's hardly any noise filtering through. The NVH levels are very well controlled, and it's nice and creamy, smooth refinement that you expect from a CRDI U2 engine. So that maybe has been even fine-tuned for the venue. It's absolutely buttery smooth, refined, and at the same time it's nice and responsive as well. So we have speed breakers coming up, so let's just launch off from here. Suspension, oh, it's ideally damped is what I can say. I believe we get 16-inch wheels for the top spec variant. Oh, it's well damped. I can say it's not too rigid to bother you. At the same time, it's not too soft to leave you bouncing around all over the place. So post 1750 rpm is where I can notice that the diesel motor really comes alive. So overall, the clutch feel is nice and light. Now we only get a diesel manual here. There's no diesel automatic on offer as of now. So that is something. Oh, let me put the pedal to the metal, and you can see the overtake happened in a span of no time, within seconds. So the car responds nice and immediately. At the same time, with a lot of composure. There's no sense of urgency or sense of jitteriness or uncertainty that's prevalent. The gearbox is a nice and short throw gearbox. It isn't too notchy. It just perfectly falls into place. Oh, look at these guys. These are the guys who create all the commotion and confusion. So it turns nice and easily. The steering sensitivity is ideal, I would say. It's not too light. It does help you to find your way through the chock-a-block city traffic easily. At the same time, it also helps you to get a good feel and feedback while tackling sharper corners. You can see the car holds the line really well while cornering. So we were doing around 70 kilometers per hour while tackling that corner, and the body roll is perfectly well controlled. Now that is really phenomenal and praiseworthy, because SUVs, you have a bit of body roll that can be associated with them because of the boxy design language, but this one, the body roll is very well controlled. So we can give full marks to the chassis orientation, the way the chassis has been laid out and the way the suspension has been tuned. So now let's try and overtake that oil tanker right in front of us. We are putting the pedal to the metal, flooring the pedal. You can see post 1750 or 1800 rpm, the car really comes alive. NVH levels are well controlled. You are going past the truck in a flash. That chime that you heard was a speed warning. So it tries to warn you once you're going past 80-85 kilometers per hour. And let's check out the top speed. We are doing 100. So be a little watchful. Small bump, handled well by the car. Floor the pedal. We're doing 120. Yeah. So it's now telling me to reduce the speed. But even at 120-125 kilometers per hour, it is extremely stable, extremely confident. There's no sense of, there's no level of uncertainty whatsoever. And I'm so glad Hyundai have gotten the formula bang on, because that is the kind of expectations we have when the branding reads Hyundai. Nothing short of perfection in terms of driving dynamics, in terms of refinement, in terms of the engaging driving experience we look forward to, in terms of equipment, an overload of equipment, because they really load their machines with every feature that they can think of. So that is something that comes as standard with this machine as well. Apart from that, the throttle feel is also nice and light and effortless. The clutch is again nice and light and easy to use. So this adds on to offer a fatigue-free driving experience. So the smooth clutch operation, the light and easy clutch operation with well laid out short throw gearbox, and the lighter throttle feel or the accelerator feel adds on to a nice and relaxed fatigue-free driving experience. even though you are left to drive, even though you have to keep driving through the course of the day in hectic horrible city traffic. Doing around 75 to 80 kilometers per hour. There's no traffic lurking behind. I think it's the ideal time to do a braking test. Slam on the brakes. Oh my god, that was phenomenal. The G-force that hits you when you slam on the brakes is absolutely intense. Now I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that the car fared extremely well in bringing itself to a standstill within no time. So full marks to the braking performance as well. So this is everything that you would hope for from a subcompact SUV, especially coming from the house of Hyundai. The engine is smooth and creamy refined. The build quality is there. The premium feel is there. The car offers an engaging driving experience. The suspension is perfectly tuned. The brakes are brilliant. There's hardly any engine noise filtering through. The NVH levels are bare minimum or completely zero, you can say. This is the most refined car that you can experience in the subcompact SUV segment, hands down. The car comes loaded with features, a hallmark trait of any Hyundai car, and ultimately it offers a perfect blend of power and economy, and also comes at an affordable price tag. So I believe Hyundai have gotten the formula absolutely bang on and have an absolute firecracker of a proposition on their hands. So here comes yet another blockbuster hit from the house of Hyundai. So I'm sure you'll be just as much as excited to get your hands on this car. You can call the number appearing on the screen to book a test drive for yourself right away. So until next time, this is Dino saying ciao, take care, God bless, and drive safe.
Fire is burning through this silence. I can't take it, can't control this flame we